This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Championship game with a pass. And they get the completion. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
He breaks free. Bites off a defender. He's in the clear. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
That one play has flipped field position. First down, the opponent's 44. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks left and finds his target there. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, UCLA. Setting the tone early. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Starting at 25. In motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the right side. Brought down before the tackle. Produce a solid gain there.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
We'll try the ground game here with the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And the ball caroms into the receiver's hands. And he goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that ball is deflected up into the air on third down, and somehow they come down with it, and it's a first down. Sometimes better to be lucky than be good.
Looking to throw it on first down. Has his tip at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He dumps it off to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first down. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 for the first possession. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The shotgun running play call. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And they'll just take a knee, drive. At the 25-yard line. And the UCLA offense takes the field. possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. That play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And the Bruins have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play.
Good job of sitting back in zone by this defense. Allows the entire secondary to keep their eyes up and kind of feel the receivers, but recognize when the quarterback releases the ball and then break on it and knock it away. That was perfect technique.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Back to throw again. Looking for 6. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And it's good right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. QB decides to keep it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Under pressure, just lets it go. Pull away quickly, but nobody in the area, and the official's going to call intentional grounding here. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Bruins. There was no catching him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
BAT gives him a 10-point lead, 17-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. It's UCLA with the lead. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They're going to run it here. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, UCLA.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back out there trying to get something going. And there's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
A quick throw out left, complete. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup, you want to get the ball out to your receiver, hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But, man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Give it to the back again. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
The defense was definitely not expecting the run here on this 3rd down, Chris, and it allowed the back to hit the hole with a little resistance. You can't get away with that every time, but it paid off here.
The Dutch look to keep this drive moving. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. That completion makes it 2nd and short. From From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Wants to throw it. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's 3rd and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? And they're trying to punch it in here. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. The Ducks will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down.
Get set.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And it works. The first down to the 35. The Bruins come to the line in a hurry up. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. From the shotgun, drops back. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
So here we go. Let's see what the play call is on 4th and long from their own 40. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! But the gain just good enough for a 1st down. The Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the ball.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Deep throw across his body to the left. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And the Bruins are in the red zone now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bruins.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No. Attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Catch is made along the sideline just before going out of bounds.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
First play of the drive now to begin at the 39. First down, looking to throw the football. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. He's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's another deep shot. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? Here's the handoff. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
UCLA 31, Oregon 14.
The Bruins will kick it off to begin the second half. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
The shotgun handoff here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Receiver makes the grab. They stop him, but it's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
UCLA 31, Oregon 21.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. UCLA offense back out on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, UCLA.
I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. The shotgun run call. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. And the Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Gets made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass caught. Second down now.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And the back now goes in motion. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
They'll toss it to the right side. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Brought down and crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown. And
here he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown, Bruins. They continue to roll up the score.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Remember last time, they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. And the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Quarterback drops back. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Breaks into the open. At the 10. Touchdown, UCLA. And the defense joins the scoring party, man.
Chris, I thought after he tipped that ball in the air, that thing was going to be an incompletion. That would have been a great play, but instead, he didn't give up on it. Comes down with the interception and then shows you how athletic he is by taking it all the way back for a touchdown. How about that?
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Oregon.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. They'll run it here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And it's UCLA on top here. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down.
Let's go!
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Snags a quick throw. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quick throw caught on the left side. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That is broken up and incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense is still clicking. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. UCLA offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum in the defense and make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. First down and more. He's still running. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? They're going to run it. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Bruins pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Touchdown, Bruins. This air attack is still unstoppable. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Oregon offense retakes the field. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball in the 32.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the UCLA offense takes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Looking to scramble. The receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the ball is hauled in. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Well, this defense cannot find any way to slow this guy down. He's been making plays like this all game long, over 100 yards receiving on the day now.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Finds room at the 30. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's a quick grab. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down for the 14.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First down here for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to throw again. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Throw to the running back in the flat. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He hands it to the back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Get set, get set.
They'll give it to the running back. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the Ducks will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Under heavy pressure, this one is a duck. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this game. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play.